afternoon, everyone. A little bit intimidating to sit in front of so many people after 18 months of hiding behind my laptop. I must say that in March, when we had a stakeholder meeting online, when Annemarie said she wanted to have another one in Brussels with you guys in the room, I couldn't really believe it. But I think it's fantastic. Our field is sometimes seen as a little bit dry, when you tell your friends that you spend all your life doing telecom regulation, they say, poor guys, there must be other things. But what they don't know is how happy we are to see each other, and the Teams and the Zooms are great, but they will never replace, I think, not in the coming years, at least, the warmth of human relations. My name is Philippe de Vreng. I'm a director with Cullen, and I'll be your MC, your master of ceremony for this afternoon. A couple of points, crucial points on my side, actually. The beautiful colored blocks, on your tables, are actually sweets, courtesy of BEREC. So it's not for decoration, Johannes. You can actually go for it. Go for it. And equally crucial, it's not on the agenda, but we'll make sure we have a coffee break in about an hour. So that's it. So that's all on my side. I wish you a great afternoon. I'm sure you will enjoy it. The program looks great. I'm now delighted to introduce someone who hardly needs any introduction, Annemarie Sipkes. She's the director of Telecom at TCM, the Dutch regulator, and as you know, she's BEREC Chair 2022. She will formally welcome you to this event and present you the work. Annemarie.
It was also very important not just to see each other again after such a long time. It was also very important because we wanted to put into practice one of the long ambitions we had, that is to have a meet and greet with our co-chairs. So I'm very happy, maybe a step back will help. I'm very happy to welcome you on behalf of BEREC at this stakeholder forum, this real life stakeholder forum. And I'm very happy that you already showed up for our morning program. And we had a lot of interaction between the co-chairs and all the participants and all the stakeholders. I've had very positive feedback on what happened there. And I hope that we will collect your formal feedback on that. You will receive a digital short questionnaire just to make sure if we can make a tradition out of this and what we can learn from that experience. And the Stakeholder Forum is, of course, we organize this traditionally as part of our consultation of the work program for next year. So this is why on behalf of all of BEREC, the incoming chair is asked to host this meeting. And the thing, of course, is that the draft work program has already been published, and actually the formal consultation will close the coming Monday. So I hope that you have not waited for this very moment to get your first ideas on all the proposals we have put out there. Let me just briefly go through the main points of the draft working program, which, if here we are. As I said, we started, of course, collecting your ideas and collecting all the ideas from our BEREC members, and just a word cloud to see the richness of all the issues that we in the telco sector face us. So as Philippe said, although on birthday parties we might have a hard job, in practice there are so many relevant, urgent and important matters out there on digital, on platforms, on best practices, on how to regulate, how to make sure that end users are profiting throughout Europe from good end-to-end connectivity. So we had a hard job at prioritizing to make sure that we have an ambitious work program, but also one that we can actually deliver on. The way we are seeing the work now is that we are at a phase that, of course, there is still a lot of issues out there where we actually have to act. Think of the comparison tools. How can we make sure that end users can actually compare the offers that are out there? Think on the new issues, the new regulation currently being discussed in right next door on roaming, and on the legal issues that are now confronting us on open internet. So there's plenty of work that we have to do, and our working groups have put on the agenda. But also we are, of course, at a time when we are asked to innovate and to learn about the new technology. So what you see in our program is also that there's a lot of work streams, be it in workshops, be it in reports, where we have to think about how do we, as regulators, respond, how do we look at emerging technologies. With the advent of 5G, how do we look at the value chain? There is not only an ambition in Europe to make giant steps in connectivity and digital, but also to work towards a greener Europe. What does that sustainability ambition in Europe mean for us as regulators and for the telco sector as a whole? And we have to learn and keep up with all the technology, and we have work streams on that as well. So this is like the richness, I think, of our work program. This is actually a new chart where we have tried to make sure that the things that we deliver are spread a bit evenly throughout our year. And as you know, every year the work is not just finished between January and December. So we will have some work that will only be finished in 2023. So here you see where our workshops are, but especially I think for our stakeholders, the draft reports that we are bringing out, we have tried to make sure that they are somewhat evenly distributed in our quarter 2, 3 and 4, to make sure that when we ask for your input, we're not asking you to reflect on everything at the same time, but have been evenly distributed throughout the year. This helps to do our work better, I think, on both sides. I think that kind of sums it up, just to make sure that we all have our dates. As I said, the public consultation on our work program runs until the 5th of November. We will look at your input, take that on board, and produce a new and final work program to be approved at our plenary 4, which will be half December 2021. To be sure, every year, I think I am not the only incoming chair facing this. The things that we would like to do, the things that are out there and are important, are much larger than any group can handle in a year. Be advised, there is also a call for input on the outline of the work program 2023, which our colleague from Greece will take on, and those two consultation processes run exactly parallel. I think that is all from my side at this point. Philippe.